Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tori and today we are working in my December daily album on story number 8. So today I wanted to talk about in my story my friend buying me some Starbucks. We met at Target to do some Christmas shopping and she got there before me and bought me a coffee and I just thought it was so sweet. So, and because everything is very seasonal, I thought it would be a perfect story to tell in my album. I saved one of the what are these things called? I saved one of the cup sleeves because they are scalloped for the seasonal ones, and I thought it would fit one of the elements of my album super well. I also pulled this back out. I wanted to use this in my story number 7, but wasn't able to, and I think it kind of fits fairly well the vibe here. And then I have a big number 8 pulled out and this holiday cheer vellum that I'm thinking I might just staple right on top of this 8. And a transparency that I personally feel looks really good over this photo. So I think I'm going to get this used up for this point of my album. So it would kind of look like that. But I'm going to take this cup sleeve and I'm going to rip it so that it's fairly wide. And I'm going to use some red line tape and adhere it down to my page. And that way I can use it like a little pocket. So ultimately, like my plan is for this page to look kind of like this. So hopefully that's how it works. Let's go ahead and just have at it. Okay, let's start. I have just actually before we start, I have so many stories like printed out. Look at all of these. This is a stack of stories and papers that I have just next to my desk. So my plan for today, because I am off work today, is I'm going to try and knock out several stories. So for the next several videos, you'll probably see this exact same sleeves, my Christmas PJs from last year. You'll see those in my next several stories and videos. Okay, so I'm going to use just some red line tape to adhere this down. I'm using the red line tape that I have that's a little bit easier for me to get the backing off of, just because I imagine that it'll be easier to get it off of this in this way. And I am 100% just guessing as to where I'm putting this. So hopefully that's right. And if it's not, hopefully I'm able to just trim it off. With no problems. I don't imagine that I will be putting a lot into this pocket here, but I thought it would be so fun and a super easy way to like incorporate this cup sleeve into my actual album by using it as a little pocket. So that is what we are doing. I guess I could have just flipped this over and kind of laid that out like that to see how it would fit. I have the hardest time finding the end of the tape for this red line tape, like almost always. I'm going to pull out a little pokey tool. All right. I think that should work. And then we can just tuck this right in here. This will rest on top here. I'll just use the red line tape as well for the 8. And this is, again, the one that comes up easier. I think it's the red line tape that Allie Edwards lists in her shop, whatever brand that is. But I am, let's see, am I going to adhere this together first? Okay, I'm going to staple the holiday cheer on there. Very cute. And then we'll pull off this red line tape. I like that a lot. So my only potential problem now is that I think this tag might just be a little bit, much. I do like the idea of having a tag, but I think that this one, because of the way that I put the joy on here, I think it might be a little bit much for this particular spread. So I might cut out a tag in just a more basic pattern. Okay, so I have an idea. I got these tags here yesterday. These are Hero Arts tags. I was at Joann's yesterday for some reason or another, and I was actually there specifically looking for tags because I need to make some tags for my job. And I just found this adorable little thing here. So I've got Magical Memories, Best Christmas Memory, and December Traditions. I don't think I'm going to do traditions because it's not a tradition, but I was thinking that this could be so cute to die cut this out, and then it will just kind of be like a subheading to this holiday cheer right here. Let me see if I have other ones. These are from like years ago. And we've also got some vellum. I thought I had more of these 3x8s left over, but I guess not. I think I'm going to go with Magical Memories. I just need to decide what size tab I want. I think this one's going to be good. That seems like a really good size. So I'm going to go trim this out. Put this down with a little piece of washi tape. All right, so here's this. It did cut a little bit through my little top design right here, and actually I really like the way that this looks. So I think I'm going to just place some of this grid washi tape at the bottom here. I very much just distracted myself. So what was I saying? So I knew when I put that down that this would cut into my design a little bit, but I'm fine with that, and we can stick it right in here. I got this ribbon, I guess you could call it, from Etsy. I'm sure it's ribbon that you could probably find in many places, right? But I have not been able to find it, but I found it on Etsy. I don't know how the heck I'm going to get this through this hole. Okay. And I'm just obsessed with it. I think it's so cute, so very seasonal, right? So I'm going to just place this on here. Let's kind of get as much of the random threads off as we can. It's like tinsel ribbon. And do you know where I saw this initially? I saw this on I think it was a reel from the stamp market. And I was like, oh my God, I love that. But I couldn't find it anywhere. So I ended up searching around on Etsy looking for scalloped stuff, which I did find a little scallop thing here. But I was looking for scalloped ribbon on Etsy and came across this store that also had this tinsel ribbon. So immediately had to purchase it because I thought it would be perfect to put in my album. So this is going to be day 8. I'm fairly pleased with it. I like this a lot. I just have to add my journaling, which I will just talk about my friend surprising me with a cup of coffee as we were shopping together. Let me double knot this because it's already getting a little bit loose. And then we've got like this super festive ribbon. I've got my little pocket. I may also need to add a little bit more adhesive right here because I did end up needing to cut some of that off. I think this one might be a little bit easier to get in there than red line tape. And since I've got so much red line tape on it already, I think it'll be fine. That's too big. So I will just use a piece of score tape just to kind of get this all the way down on this side as well. All right. That feels a little bit more secure. I am hoping that I will be able to punch my holes in this. Ooh. I am not. Okay. All right. So here's what we'll do. We're going to punch the holes in the transparency first. And then, okay. Punch my holes in the transparency first. We'll just clip these 2 pages together. And use this thingy. I don't know what it's called. Ooh, that's heavy. Okay, hold on. Let's get a little bit lighter weight clip here. Okay. So we'll just I don't think... That's almost the perfect size. Okay. Oh, goodness. That was a struggle for me, which is so weird thinking about it because, like, I see people punch holes like that all the time. But my wrists are like baby wrists. They're so weak. So holding those clips up with one hand and that punch in the other hand was heavy. Okay, let's come back over here. Let's hope that this actually goes in here. It's a little snug. I wonder, maybe I should try and make those bigger. I have this punch, but it's like, I don't know if it'll fit, so let's hope. Okay. This I should have went with this one to begin with. All right. These holes, I'm using the 1/4 inch on this We Are Memory Keepers like multi-punch. They're bigger than the holes that I normally use. This thing is heavy too. Oh gosh. They're bigger than the holes that normally come out of my hole punch. So even if they're just a little bit off, I should still be able to move things around easily in my album. Okay, last one. This is why you don't see me use things outside of my 6-hole punch like ever. Because my wrists are too weak. Okay, let's get these back in here. That's a much easier little move there. Okay. So this is going to be story 8. Holiday cheer in the form of a coffee from a friend. I love this tinsel ribbon. Oh gosh, this is perfect. I also noticed that I still have the like little, what's this called? Like the drink markings over here. And I can very much, if I remember what I got or what she got me, I can write my drink right here. I think that'll be super fitting as well to the actual story. So I will do my journaling off camera like I usually do. But that's it. That's going to be story number 8 in my December Daily 2024 album. I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.